guys, welcome to TFL Car. My name's Charlotte Roadcap, and with me is
Tommy Micah.
And Tommy, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about the top 10 cars we would want to drive on a date.
Absolutely. So let's start with your first car.
Yep, so these are new cars. We weren't given a price range, and it depends, of course, where your date is going to be, and we're going to get into all of that.
Of course.
My number 5 is the 2017, or really any Jeep Wrangler. So Jeeps are super fun. You can take the doors off, you can pull the roof off, fold the windshield down still, have an adventure, go out into the mountains, do some camping, go to the beach, have some fun there. It's a true adventure vehicle. You can pretend like you're on a safari, even if you're driving to the downtown.
I'd be happy if somebody picked me up in that. My number 5 car would definitely be an M2.
Oh, cool.
This is a car that, of course, harkens back to one of BMW's fantastic previous cars, which was an E30 M3, but it has a lot more horsepower. Let's just say 365 along with 343 foot-pounds of torque, and it has a twin scroll turbocharger, unlike the E30 M3.
Okay, so my number 4 is kind of a traditional classic date car, and it is the Range Rover Autobiography, preferably the long wheelbase model. So it's very expensive, starts at $141,000, but if you have the money, it's going to be uber comfortable. It's uber classy. You've got that panoramic sunroof. The long wheelbase has loads of room in the back. It has leather, it's got woods, it's got TVs. Just the quintessential comfortable date car.
I wouldn't think he was too posh if he picked me up in that.
5-liter V8 too.
My number 4 car would definitely be a car that I have loved driving. It was a Focus RS, and it has absolutely incredible handling. One of the best dates I've ever been on was just going canyon carving at like 1 in the morning. So, you know, with that 2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that produces 350 horsepower and the same amount of torque. 6-speed manual. It's a great car.
Do you need a drift mode when you're on a date?
I mean, on the dates that I go on, it's kind of necessary. What's your number 3?
Well, actually, I want to ask you what your number 3 is.
Oh, what's my number 3? Okay, well, I would say a Fiat 500 Abarth. 160 horsepower, 1.4 liter 4-cylinder, 5-speed manual, front-wheel drive, and they're also a good little canyon carver. Fun.
Charlotte, the 500 Abarth is small, it's cramped, it's uncomfortable, the suspension is firm, you won't be able to hear what your date's saying because it's got like pretty much it's straight piped. It's crazy loud.
This is all true, but your date is going to have fun. And if she's a car girl, she's going to like it.
But I topped you at my number 3. Yeah. Similar to the Abarth, much cuter. I think probably a little bit more fun. Don't give me that look. You have one.
Going.
Oh yeah, it's the all-new Mini Cooper convertible. Girls love it. I mean, it's just so cute. It's so adorable. But it's also fun with the S package, so 189 horsepower. So it's going to be fast, a lot more comfortable than Abarth.
I'll give you that. That's a pretty solid, solid choice.
Especially the convertible. The Abarth convertible has this kind of like half sunroof thing.
Yeah, no.
The Mini's a true convertible, so it's going to be really fun. If you're like in a city, like Chicago, on a nice summer day, be really fun.
Perfect car.
And your number 2 choice?
Number 2 choice, well, is actually not a car. It is a truck. It's an F-150 Raptor. 3.5 liter twin turbo V6, 450 horsepower. And I'm not going to go into too much detail here because over at our other channel, TFL Truck, they tell you all about it. It's pretty great.
We've done a lot of testing on the new Raptor. Once again, if you're going to go into a city like Chicago on a warm summer's day, you're not going to park it.
However, if you're going camping, if you're going to go build a bonfire in the middle of nowhere, which is what I really love doing, I think it's pretty solid.
So my number 2 is kind of similar, very macho. It's this car, the Challenger Hellcat. You can scare the beans out of your date, 707 horsepower. It's fast, it's loud, it's cool. It's just such a cool car. Plus, if the date goes horribly wrong, you can just revert to donuts, which that will do all day long.
Definitely. Leave him in a cloud of smoke like that.
Yeah, just like the movies. I've always wanted to do that.
Right, me too, yeah.
You know, just like go out with a bang.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, Charlotte, number 1 car.
Number 1 car would definitely be a Jaguar F-Type SVR Coupe. 575 horsepower, supercharged 5-liter V8. And I mean, I prefer manuals. This car does not come in a manual, unfortunately.
You know, you're gonna look cool driving an F-Type, really classy.
I think they're one of the most beautiful cars on the market today, so.
I think one of the reasons that I didn't include a supercar on my list is just because they're just not my thing. I think they're just a little bit brash, a little bit really out there.
A little much.
My number one is kind of similar. It's supercar money, over 300 grand, but you're gonna look super classy. It's the Mercedes Maybach S650 Cabriolet. And if that doesn't impress your date, that name, then the air scarf, the air suspension, the Swarovski crystals in the headlights, the diamond quilting seats that are inspired by waterfalls. This car is mega. It's cool. Also 6-liter V12 twin turbo, 621 horsepower. Just an absolutely beautiful car. You cannot have a bad date in this car. Well, you probably could. I could manage it.
It's a little posh. We're gonna say it's a little too posh.
Is it a little too posh?
I'd be like, all right, well, we'll see where it goes, but like, really? I like more of utilitarian.
You're not a fan of your Swarovski crystals in your headlights?
No, not particularly. No, we'll keep those in earrings.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so as always at TFL, we like to do a bonus, and because Charlotte's super into classic stuff, and so am I, let's get right into that. What is your bonus classic vehicle?
Oh, well, it is actually a specific car. It is a 1957 Ferrari Testarossa that they have at the Simeone Foundation in Philadelphia. I got to see this car and a Mercedes Gullwing go around their big parking lot in the back, and the noise that that car produced was absolutely unbelievable. Also, did you know that Testarossa means red head, and that is why the heads of those engines are red?
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Fun fact.
That's a cool car. $25 million though, or some crazy number.
Oh yeah.
My bonus car is kind of similar to a Jeep, but even more fun. It's the Volkswagen Thing.
The Volkswagen Thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a great choice, actually.
The Volkswagen Thing's awesome. It's so cool. So once again, fold the windshield down. There's no metal around you. It's like being on a motorcycle. It's not at all pretentious. It's fun to drive. You're not going to go very fast, but especially like if you live in California by the beach.
Oh yeah, Santa Monica, just cruising around.
It's gonna be great.
Getting some ice cream, it'd be perfect.
Yeah. That is such a cool little car. Probably even cooler than like a Carmagia or a Volkswagen convertible. So that was my bonus. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let us know what you think. If we're way off the ball, tell us. If we're way on the ball, also tell us.
We don't mind. We like feedback, good or bad.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching.
See you soon. Cool.
That was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Wasn't it? That
Definitely.
was awesome.
People are going to rail you for saying